Mic check, mic check. Feeling good, feeling great. Feeling great, feeling good. How are you? What it is, what it ain't, what it stank, brothers and sisters. Yo, so I got some more valuable information for you guys. And it's going back over knee health and ankle health. Today, I want to bring you guys the step-up variations. So we're going to be talking about the Patrick step-up, the Poliquin step-up, and the Peterson step-up. So to start off, the Patrick step-up is something that is very, very basic, and it's very good for beginners too. It works well for ankle mobility as well as working your knee flexion. It targets things like the vastus medialis oblique, or VMO for short. Now, I believe I explained the VMO in my previous video, but to make it clarified for you guys, the VMO looks like a teardrop shape by the thigh, and it's very important because you're working that muscle around the knee, which in return makes the knee stronger later down the road. So think of these exercises as longevity exercises. Now, this exercise gives you a chance to see where your balance is at, okay? Because you're gonna be balancing on one leg and you'll be able to see which leg has more balance than the other. So once you have one of your feet elevated, you're gonna have the supporting leg as far as you can manage, just so the knee can bend over the toe for the working leg. Keep in mind that you can hold on to something, okay? Because this is to see where your balance is at when you're first starting off and to see what you can manage. Because if you can't even balance for real on one ankle or one foot, that just goes to show that you have bad ankle mobility. And if you have bad ankle mobility, all that load can go up to the knees, which can potentially cause knee pains later on down the road, as well as ankle pains and potentially back pain. When you're going down on the working leg, you just do a slight heel tap on the supporting leg, but you don't use the supporting leg to bounce back up. You don't bounce. You put all of the work on the working leg. So for starters, I would say for beginners, if you're holding on to something, I would say a good 10 reps would be fine on each leg. To sum it all up, on the Patrick step up, very good for ankle mobility, very healthy for the ankle, very healthy for the knees. You can also elevate the working leg when you start to progress better after you get more comfortable doing it on flat surface. So that's another thing to keep in mind. The higher you elevate the working leg, the harder it will be. I am currently at, I want to say 4 inches off the ground, and it's pretty difficult. So moving on to the Poliquin step up. Now this one is a bit more intermediate, only because you're going to be using the working leg in an elevated position. So it won't be flat anymore. The heel will be elevated on something and supported by something like a slant board, or you can use a weight. So it varies. And this one targets the knee more than the Patrick step up. Because of that focus on the knee being in an activated state, once you have it elevated, your knee is going to want to bend and you're going to be using more work on the ankles. Having it elevated like that is already putting it in a working motion. If you have shaky knees, that means that your VMO is weak. And that means that you have to strengthen the knee muscles a bit more. So it definitely helps when targeting the knees, and it definitely helps when you want to target the lower back. I would say when doing this exercise starting out, do a good 5 to 10 reps on this one, just to see where your range of motion is on the knee, because this one can be a little bit more taxing. The last one is the Peterson step up. Now this one is the advanced one, and it's more targeted for the athletes. Me personally, I still can't do it without supporting myself. It's definitely something that I'm working towards. Now this one is very good for lower leg strength, while also targeting the VMO in that activated position that I was mentioning earlier. Only thing that makes this one more challenging is that you don't have anything supporting your heels. It's all leg activation, all ankle activation. It's a very, very tough one to do without supporting yourself. So if you can do it, kudos to you, because that means you have some very strong knees and ankles. And I'm looking forward to getting to that level. So kudos to you. Basically, to sum this one all up, it's not really much to go on this one. This one is very good for the lower legs, very good for the lower back, and very good for the VMO. Now, I want to go into deeper studies on the other quadricep muscles. so I can see which workouts work good for those. I'm pretty sure all of these workouts I mentioned target the muscles around the knee, but I just want to get more familiar with all of the muscles and ligaments because I am aiming to be an ATG coach, and I've just been doing some more studies. So to wrap it all up, definitely start off supporting yourself if you're brand new to this. If you have experience with this type of stuff, then you can go for the Pelican step up or the Peterson step up. But just be safe and just know that this is all just for information. I will say consult with your doctor first, like I always mentioned in the past, but this is all just for purposeful education. With that being said, the future content that's coming out, of course there's going to be more gameplays. I do that to kind of just vibe with you guys, make a little connection with you guys. In regards to the health stuff, I'm going to be going over some nutrition facts. I got this book over here. I actually got a couple of books. These two books right here. This one is called Food, What the Heck Should I Eat? By Mark Hyman. So I'm going to be doing some studies on this to bring out some information for you guys, as well as this wellness encyclopedia of food and nutrition by the University of California at Berkeley. They have some really good stuff on things about what to do for people that have high blood pressure, or if you have like low iron. They have a lot of information on what to eat and what to buy, how to store food, so it's gonna be a variety of things that I'm looking to bring out in these regards. That way we can go to the kitchen and try to cook some recipes up. Definitely need to buy some cookbooks. With that being said, you guys, this is a short video. This is just something I want to go over for you guys. For those that stuck around for the whole video, appreciate you guys, man. And I hope you guys have a blessed and beautiful rest of the night. I'll see y'all in the next one, brothers and sisters. Peace, y'all.